Hi, I'm Doug Savage. I'm a cartoonist, and I'm the creator of Laser Moose and Rabbit Boy. And I'm going to read a short story from this book called Day of the Aqua Bear. All right. So we begin with a factory in the woods, and as we zoom in, we see the sign says Toxic Corp, makers of fine toxic waste since 1892. Around back of the factory, there's a pipe, and there's a tear developing in the pipe, and then splurg, a bunch of toxic goo comes out of the pipe and heads down the hill towards the river. Down by the river, there's a bear catching fish who does not notice the toxic goo, and he's about to step in it. Splash! And then silence. And gurgle. And then a hand bursts out of the toxic goo. Meanwhile, with Laser Moose and Rabbit Boy. What a beautiful day! Beautiful days are the worst. What? You have to be extra focused on looking for evil when it's a beautiful day. Beautiful days can trick you into thinking that everything's fine and that evil couldn't possibly exist on such a sunny, happy, wonderful, beautiful day. But evil does exist, and we must be ready for the danger. Do you ever get tired of watching out for danger, Laser Moose? Do you think danger ever gets tired of being dangerous? Yes? No, it most certainly does not. Well, I think it's a beautiful day. And then there's some rustling in the bushes over there. What's that? Rustle, rustle, rustle. Laser Moose doesn't take any chances. He just shoots lasers into the shrub. Zzz. Oof! Ah! Oh man, not again! And a deer pops out, and he's holding his leg, which Laser Moose accidentally chopped off. Oops. Sorry, Frank. You really shouldn't lurk in shrubs like that, Frank. I wasn't lurking. I was eating berries. Well, you should eat berries in a less suspicious manner. What? Look, buddy. Frank, shouldn't you go see the doc? Yeah. And Frank grabs his leg and hops back over the shrub. Now, where were we? I think you were trying to explain why beautiful days are awful, and rustle, rustle. The bushes start rustling again. Come on, Frank. Enough berries. You need to go to the... Roar! A bear thing leaps out of the shrub. And Laser Moose is so surprised that he falls on his butt and shoots lasers into the air and chops down some trees at the top of the hill. Oops again. And the trees start rolling down towards them. Rabbit Boy, into my antlers, quick! He hops up on his head. The trees are getting closer, rumble, rumble down the hill. And so they're almost crashing into them now, and they end up like hopping on top of the trees and chasing each other. And the creature takes a swipe at Rabbit Boy and almost gets his foot. And then they're almost at the river. And then splash, they all land in the river. The bear creature attacks. And Laser Moose hits him in the head with his antler. Thwack! But there's a log about to fall on Rabbit Boy. Help! Zzz, Laser Moose shoots it in half. Phew! Hey, where'd the creature go? And they're looking around. It's like under the water. He got away. This time. Let's follow the river. They head downriver. They hear it gurgling. Careful. I hear something. Something dangerous. Whoa, what is that? Some sort of nasty goo. It's coming from the old toxic waste factory. And look, bear tracks. And look over here. They come out the other side, but they look different. The toxic waste must have transformed the bear into this fishy bear, bearfish, aqua bear. The poor thing. I don't know how to counteract the effects of toxic waste. Do you, Laser Moose? Well, what if we pushed him back into the toxic waste? No, we mustn't do that. That might turn him into something even more horrifying. What if we knocked him out with a rock and then took him to the dock? I don't think the doc knows any more about toxic waste than we do. I've got it. The only ones who know anything about toxic waste are the humans up there who made it. They'll know what to do. So we just need to get Aquabear to go to the factory so the humans can fix him? Precisely. And we should probably do it before he eats all of the forest animals. Okay, I'll shoot lasers at his feet to get him to run to the factory. I don't know, Laser Moose. You might cut his legs off. I won't cut his legs off. I'm extremely accurate when it comes to roar. And there's roaring in the distance. So they go after him. Let's do this. Hey, it's Frank. Roar. Frank's up a tree. Hi, Frank. The leg looks as good as new. Yeah, no thanks to your pal there. How did you get up there, Frank? Yeah, deer can't climb trees. You'd be surprised what you're capable of when you've got a mutant fish bear chasing you. We've got to get that bear to the factory. It's time for some lasers. Wait a second. What if we lured him to the factory instead? Lured him? With something tasty? What do bears like to eat? Honey. Really? I always hear about bears eating honey, but I've never seen it in real life. I thought they wouldn't bother because they might get stung. That's how much they love honey. It's worth the pain. Crack! Aquabear's getting closer to Frank. I just hope that Aquabear remembers that he loves honey. He might prefer fish food now. Or deer. Oh, he'll remember. Then we need to get some honey. I know just the place. We'll be back in a bit, Frank. Hang in there, buddy. Look, don't even bother trying to help me, okay? I don't need your help. And then the bear starts shaking the tree, and Frank is shaking in the tree. Ah! Maybe a little help would be okay. Hurry back! And they head off to get the beehive. Okay, now we just need to get the bees out of there so we can take some honey. I'll distract them, and then you can zzz. Laser Moose just jumps ahead with his lasers. Laser Moose, what are you doing? He chops the hive off of the tree. Quick, grab the hive! Sorry, bees, we need to borrow your hive. It's a matter of life and death. And they run off. The bees are chasing them. Bzzz, getting closer. They keep running through the forest. They're getting closer to Aquabear now. They see him, he's actually pulling Frank out of the tree at this point. Rabbit boy, throw down some honey. He grabs some honey, splat against the tree. And Aquabear notices. More, it's working. So now the bees are chasing them, and Aquabear, and Rabbit Boy keeps throwing a trail of honey down. So Frank can get down from the tree now. Thanks, guys. The factory. Keep it up with that honey trail, Rabbit Boy. Let's throw more honey. The bear's getting closer. Now they're at the river, crossing the river. Oh, they're right at the toxic goo. Laser Moose screeches the brakes on. Rabbit Boy almost falls out of his antlers. He drops the hive. He catches his antler at the last second, but Aquabear just keeps chasing the hive into the toxic goo. No! And splash! Aquabear and the hive and the bees land in the toxic goo. Oh no! In silence. Gurgle. Doesn't look good. Do you think he's okay? No, And then, bursting out of the toxic goo is Aquabear, but part bee now. Oh no! Now he's Aqua Bee Bear. And smack! Aqua Bee Bear smacks Laser Moose in the face, and Rabbit Boy falls off of his head. Then he grabs Laser Moose and hoists him into the air. And Laser Moose has had enough. He's furious now. And he shoots lasers, zzz, and chops off part of Aqua Bee Bear's wing. And then he flies kind of erratically and then smashes into the ground. Laser Moose throws him off and starts shooting lasers at his feet. Zzz, 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 forces him back towards the factory. Zzz, he's getting closer to this back loading bay door. We're going to steer him towards that. Roar! Psst. He's closer to the door, closer, now he's crouching. Then Rabbit Boy jumps up, clicks the close button on the door, and the door starts to close. And that's when the cat showed up. Hey guys. Alright, I'm almost done. Then you can meow. Then the door's closing, Aquabear takes one last swing at Laser Moose, grabs his foot. Rawr! Boot! Laser Moose hits him in the face, and then ka-chook, the door shuts. Roar! He's roaring inside the factory now. Phew! We did it! It's up to the humans now. You see that Aquabear is roaring in the factory in the distance. It really is a beautiful day, Rabbit Boy. But in the background, you just hear crashing noises and the humans are screaming for help. The end. That's it. Thanks very much.
Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to Gotham Reads for more of your favorite children's books read aloud daily.